All set up. There we go. AK, what's going on? How you doing, buddy? Give me 1 second. Do I have other? Yes, I do. It's actually good though. Crypto Half-Life, what's up, man? Lawrence, what's going on? Crap. I have a napkin? I don't think I have a napkin. I'm feeling good. Feeling good. Today has been a great day. We made a little bit off that long that we talked about in last night's live stream. It worked out to a T from what I just said. We were targeting anywhere between 1080 and 10200, and that's what we got. A little bit higher, but it allowed us to get a better entry. This is the current trade that I'm looking at right now, that I'm currently in. Michael, hey, how you doing, buddy? Like I said, guys, live streams are going to be a little bit shorter now, which kind of sucks because I know there's some latecomers. What Crypto's Face said, stay out for 2 to 3 days. What did he mean by that? Because I didn't hear him say anything like that. Yeah, I'm currently in a short right now. I am short from $10,273. So literally almost the tippy top. And a couple different things are telling me that we could go significantly lower. Not significantly lower, but just a little bit, I would say $9,000 to $8,900. What video was annoying? Is there a new video out from CryptoFace saying that he's staying out of the market for 3 days or something? Does that taste weird? Yeah, we were able to hit this with about 25x. So if this does play out, this is going to be almost a 20. Now, it's probably not going to be a 20. It's probably going to be like a 15. Because I would be expecting this macro Gonfan to hold. Maybe it does hold, but comes down a little bit towards this direction. Then we can actually touch the 8-to-1 Gonfan and test both of those and then get a bounce. But as of right now, we do have a bearish divergence on the RSI, as well as the market cipher B. We're starting to see a rejection around the 60 of the stochastic, which is not a good sign. That is kind of like the 50 of the stochastic. And we are also continuing this negative slope on the money flow. So, a couple of things that I'm looking at for why I'm in a short. First off, it really just comes down to support and resistance. 8-to-1 Gonfan and the 1-to-1 Fib, not Fibber tracing, but other Gonfan. I just took a short off of it. That's what I do. I didn't even have to see any indicators telling me that that was a good decision. Now, a couple things that are giving me my targets for the downside. One of them would be this inverse head and shoulders. Well, actually just head and shoulders. I don't know why I said inverse. But shoulder here, head here, and then a second shoulder is forming. If that is the case, I would say this would be your arm, so therefore target. And we can go ahead, attach that to here. And that would give us about 9,213. That's what I'm looking at. Oh no, my mouse is dying. What happened? Something just got hit on my keyboard. Oh, it switched to XRP. Okay. I was like, what happened? All right. Amazing Asian, what's going on? Tigo, what's going on? James Doe, what's going on? Krypton, what's up, buddy? Yeah, like I indicators are good. They can help you. They are there to help you. But they are not there to make every single one of your decisions. I think you need to understand that this market works like a heartbeat. It really does. And the longer that you are in the market using support and resistance, the more you will familiarize yourself, so to speak, with that heartbeat and get in synchronous with it. It's a bunch of hippie bullshit, but it's kind of like that clockwork analogy, where if you put a whole bunch of pendulum clocks on a wall, eventually after a certain period of time, they will all go in sync in terms of how they're swinging. I think that's what you need to do with the market. If you don't, if you have not spent a significant amount of time trying to understand why the market moves the way it does, you can't get it. Just won't be in sync with it. It's just something that comes with time, and it will literally be like one day, click, and everything will kind of just snap into place. And it's not like an instant you win 100% of your trades. No, it just allows you to view it in a different way that allows you to take advantage of certain moves. I have not looked at ETH since I got back. I think I looked at a couple of them. Let's do that right now, actually, because I'm kind of curious. Pop that up. Oh, I just have my simple technical analysis. So for me to put in any more into ETH, I need to see it get past $322. Because I believe we've already hit the target for the ascending wedge right here. Yes, target has been reached, so there might be a pullback coming. Don't know how far. I would assume either to 240 once again, or even lower down towards maybe the $215 to $225 region. Now, it does look like it's building a descending broadening wedge, which is a bullish sign. If so, that could actually give you a new target after breakout of the $322 region, which would make me save $400 if that does kind of work out. Now, obviously, that's a much bigger flagpole. It would kind of come in sections, so this would be the first flagpole. But once it breaks the this resistance here, should be liftoff. Where's the next? I'm just looking at actual resistances, not Gone fans or anything. The next major resistance would, yeah, be at $410. So that lines up perfectly with our target. So Ethereum's looking good. I would just wait a little bit. If you haven't bought any or anything like that, I would wait until it crosses over this resistance here at about $325. So, and then you have how much room to make some money? So let's say you buy in right afterwards, 20%, not bad. Put in $1,000, get a 200. Can you please describe the difference between RSI and stochastic RSI? So stochastic RSI is essentially the same exact thing as RSI, except the colors shift based on the actual stochastic indicator. If you haven't familiarized yourself with the actual stochastic, all it is pretty much like the MACD cross. It's just a way to visualize momentum going from one side to the other. So I'll go ahead and show you that right now. So it's pretty much the same exact thing as the MACD cross. I'm not going to say exactly, but what you're looking for is you're looking for W patterns, like this right here. This actually indicates a huge move to the downside right here. So you're a lot of the times you're looking for this cross once, cross twice, cross 3 times, and then a major move will happen. Let's see if we can find some examples of that real quick. Trying to find it. Where's the last time this happened? Actually, I need to zoom in a little bit. Happened right there. Trying to find some spots where it supports that, but maybe it's not so much the stochastic, because I know on the MACD that's something that you're really looking for, but I don't know if it's on the stochastic or not. But that's all it is. So whenever this crosses to the upside, you'll see a flip of color on that side. It also has a lot to do with where it's at, but you can see it can turn green while up here. But all you really need to know is look for prolonged periods of oversold or prolonged periods of overbought. Since Market Cypher's stochastic is very exaggerated, can't really get a lot of information out of it besides that. There's not much. That's why I highly recommend that you guys use regular RSI instead of the Market Cypher RSI. It will allow you to draw those supports and resistances that are so influential and allows you to draw a bigger picture. If you're just using the RSI for above 70 or below 30, you're not getting the full use out of the indicator. There's so much more to the RSI. It's honestly the one indicator that I would say is necessary. I don't want to say necessary, but very beneficial to your trading strategy. J-Wax, it's none of our bads. I hurt my neck. I couldn't stream at all. And then now I'm switching to like 30-minute streams. So that way they're more easily accessible for after the fact. Alexander Schmidt, what's going on, buddy? Would you give a percentage on chances of this Head and Shoulders playing out? I don't like focusing on that, but we can look at the facts. Okay, so the only types of percentages I would say I use is descending triangles. You know, if it's a bullish pattern, I would say 60% is the baseline. So this right here, I would say it's a 60% chance to play out. Nothing is set in stone. You just find the patterns, take your chances. If it works out, awesome. This is the trade that's staring us in the face right now. You can see that we have this diagonal resistance here, horizontal support here. It is building a descending triangle, and the target coming off of it is 8,620. So you can see that we have built this kind of diagonal channel right here. I know this has nothing to do with GON fans, but I'm just kind of trying to incorporate multiple sets of technical analysis into one chart. So right here, diagonal resistance, right here, diagonal support, which was previous resistance. So we could just be bouncing down this channel and then break out to the upside sometime around March 2nd, March 1st, somewhere around there. Now, I could bite my words, and we could just break out to the upside at any moment. I say this all the time, I just don't think it's going to be healthy for Bitcoin. If we go test the 8-to-1 right now, it's going to trick a lot of people. If it does get up there, it's going to trick a lot of people. I would almost feel like a fake out would be an actual real thing. Too many people throw that word around too much, but I really do think that's a possibility because I think we need to be closer to the 2-to-1 GON fan. The macro up channel 2-to-1. This is really hard on a 1080p screen. I feel for you guys that do not have 1440p screens. Yeah, I can link my chart to you. And I'll check XRP. I saw your message. I just was getting caught in attention. Johnny K, what's up, buddy? Let's go check XRP real quick. XRP got rejected off the Fibonacci retracement like butter. Look at that. Now, I'm still struggling. See, it has not broken the 1-to-1 GON fan yet. Until this 1-to-1 GON fan is broken, as well as the 0.236, we're not going to see much upside action. But you better bet that this thing is gearing up for something big. This is going to be like Dash all over again, where it just kind of just blasts off for no reason. But it's coiling up momentum. You can kind of view. I'm not gonna lie, this actually looks like a gigantic bullish pennant. So that would be amazing. But you can see diagonal support, diagonal resistance. But yeah, I would hope so. But we can count on one or two things. We can count on at least this target playing out first. If we're looking at this as a ascending wedge now, or not ascending wedge, ascending triangle. Yeah, that would bring us up to the 0.382. So about 52 cents. That would actually not be bad. From where we're sitting, that's about 70%. I know it doesn't look like a lot on the chart, but I mean, that would just be the first step of many. And we could start moving upwards. Because the second that we get back above this 1-to-1 Ganfan, it really starts looking a lot better in terms of being able to actually move to the upside and maybe get up to $1, $2 over the next couple months. Andy, I am here now. You may begin. What is my playlist coming to? I'm actually very excited about XRP in terms of money making potential. I don't like the project. I don't know. I feel like I'm being ignorant. I really do. But just all being in the crypto space, you just learn so many shitty things about banks, how they screw people over, the different ways that these things work. And XRP would give more power to banks in terms of being able to settle debts and stuff. So I don't know. I'm gonna make money off of it, but is that good? I don't know. AK Man, what's going on? We got AK, and AK Man. Yeah, for my birthday, my 47th birthday, I want an AK-47 birthday cake. Because my name is Austin Kite, and then I'll be 47 years old. Yes, but you can't deny the fact that they're not doing it out of the kindness of their hearts. They get something in return. They get your money, and a lot more than it's worth sometimes, depending on how you set up that loan. And we were severely affected in 2008. My family, we had a super nice house, super nice family. Things went to shit, and they went to shit fast. It had a lot more to do with other things, not just the financial crash, but so don't take the loan. I'm not saying don't take the loan, just know what you're getting yourself into. Yeah, nothing is inherently evil. Nothing is inherently evil. It's through generations of greed that things start to get manipulated. That's the thing that everybody is taught how to make money. Everybody is taught, how to trade, how to invest, how to do all this. But the one thing that people don't teach you is what happens if everything goes downhill? What if you lose all your money in a financial crash? They don't teach you how to cope with that. And that's something that I really want you guys to think about. it seems like it's impossible. It really does. It seems like everything is going to go fine. Bitcoin's going to keep going up forever. But you need to just keep that in the back of your mind, because people kill themselves when stuff goes down like that. They jump off of buildings, they kill themselves. It leaves their family with all the debt they left behind, and they have no money. And you might think that you're not that type of person that could do that, but when it comes down to it, and you lose everything you've got, you'll think about it. Uh, I'm speaking from personal experience. It's not a good feeling. Uh, like back when I was in high school, and I made that 400 grand. That at the time I was just alone because I couldn't tell my parents how much I had. I couldn't tell my friends how much I had. I couldn't tell anybody. I was doing this all by myself. And when it went from 20K and dropped like 40 to 60% that week, and I was a dumb kid. I know it was because I was a kid, but I could have learned more and I could have exited most of it and not lost everything. But when it comes down to those situations where you lose almost everything you've made in almost an instant, it is damaging. It's hard. Those were some dark times. The fun. What's up, man? You were a brunette then? What? So in terms of catching up on BTC, so we broke out of a descending wedge. We have reached the target, so to speak. Target is actually much higher, but in terms of major resistances blocking us from getting to that target, that's why it's important to draw these supports and resistances so that you know, even if you have a much greater target, you might not get to it. That's what's important. And that being said, we broke out of it. Now we're hitting a lot of resistance at the 1-to-1 and the 8-to-1 Gonfan. As well as that, we are forming a head and shoulders pattern right here. Shoulder, head, shoulders. And if so, that would actually give us some downwards force. Plus, we are actually forming a descending triangle at the same time. We have 1, 2, 3 peaks and a diagonal resistance. And we have 1, 2, 3 bottoms and a horizontal support. So that being said, if that does work out, our target would be 8,612. Now we do have a major Gonfan here, so I would probably take profit around 8,913, or if it breaks out even sooner, you know, somewhere in the 9,000s. Fish, what do you got? Okay, you can chew on the bottle. I don't care. I am bad at color, color management, color correction in terms of the things. So sometimes when I get on stream, I'll look ginger. Sometimes it looks like I don't even have a color in my hair and it's all gray. And then sometimes I'll look like super blonde. It's just depending on the day how I set the camera up. Opinion on the daily golden cross. Good sign. I don't think it's going to work immediately. I think it's going to, like, if you look at these golden crosses, shoot, is it the MAs that have to have a golden cross? I remember I was researching them very intently, but sometimes they take many, many months to work out until they actually kick in. So just because it crossed doesn't mean it's going to have an immediate effect on price action. It just means that we're bullish. It doesn't quite mean that it's going to just blast up, but just something to keep in mind. Just like those bounces off the 50 on like the daily RSI, we are getting a bounce, a second bounce on the daily RSI. So this thing could kick off at any moment, just like over here. Daily bounce all the way up. Daily bounce could go all the way up. We'll see how it works out. Caesar, what's up? Give me 1 second. Fish has got a bottle, and I'm afraid he's gonna eat it. I don't know why I buy dog toys when I can get him plastic water bottles, and he has just as much fun. What's up, dog? Get it? Because he's a dog. Get no. That's my water bottle. Hold on, let me show you Fish. Come here, Fish. Parkour. Why do you look sad? You smell like dog. Are you okay? Okay, you look tired. I'm gonna put you back down. Gonna confess I didn't come here for TA, I'm here for Fish. What? I just had you up here. So, he has like, it looks like glaucoma, but he was born with it. Like, he has like foggy whites of his eyes. Is there like any supplements or anything I can give him to help that? Or is it just always going to be there? I just want to make sure like I'm not, you know, ignoring something that I could help. But if it's just a natural part of his eye, I don't know. Right, since we have been rejected around the $10,250, are we looking micro bearish? Yeah, we have a couple different patterns that are telling us that we're micro bearish. So we have a head and shoulders pattern here that is forming. So shoulder, head, shoulder. Target off of that would be roughly around the $9,200 to $9,100 area. As well as that, we also have a descending triangle forming as well, with horizontal support here, diagonal resistance here. Target coming off of that would be about 8,600. Now, that being said, if we do break out sooner rather than later, like let's say we break out right here, for example, I would be taking profit at 90.50. Even though our target is 8,618. It's just because this macro 4-to-1 Gon fan right here would be a very strong support. So I don't want to expect it to go past that. If it did go past that, I would probably reopen a short just because it's too good of a risk to reward ratio. That being said, it could obviously just get pinched and then break to the upside again. But then I'll just go long. My stop loss would be insignificant. And the next trade after that would be actually pretty beneficial. That would be about like this right here. And with that much potential, that would be about an 8. Current one that I'm in right now is a 14.15. And if we do break out somewhere over here, it could even be greater. It could even be a 16 to a 17. So that would be a very significant trade if that actually goes through to its entirety, because this is a swing trade. And I'm using about 25x off of it. So what am I up right now on it? I'm up about 32%, nothing much. But one thing that I am going to be doing, I kind of got to figure out how I'm going to do it because I have way too many accounts already and it's hard to manage all of them. But I wanted to make like an account just for the streams because I don't want to perpetuate like using hundreds of thousands of dollars per trade and then make you guys feel like you have to use all of your money just to catch up. That's one thing that I want to prevent. But I also want to cater to the people that were like, hey, if you can't show your trades, you're just a bullshitter. You know, even though you know what you're talking about and you say that what you're going to do all the time. And, you know, I want to cater to that crowd too. Because I get it. It's nothing personal. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to put like 5K in an account. And then, well, it's not going to be 5K in the buy bit. It's probably going to be like, it's 5%. $250. So I'll probably put like $750 in the Bybit account for the swing. And that's probably what I'll use for live streams. Because if you have a 5K account, you don't put 5K in your Bybit. Okay, guys? So, yeah. 86 Harleys, what's going on? Buy him a tuxedo. Fish has a tuxedo. I don't know where it's at because he ate it. He ate the buttons off of it, but he had a tuxedo at one point. So, it's 32 minutes, and like I said, guys, the live streams are going to be much shorter now, but like I said, I do it every single day, so I'll be on tomorrow night. Unfortunately, I couldn't stream today earlier, like, you know, like my schedule says, you know, 2 p.m., because I just had way too many sessions to get to today, because since my neck was acting up, I had to cancel a whole bunch of sessions because I couldn't even get to it. Looks like a bull flag on the 15-minute. Yeah, it looks like a bullish pennant, actually. Could also be a descending triangle. Who knows? We'll see how it plays out. Hopefully it's a descending triangle, because that would add a lot more to my position. Let's see. Probably bring it down to 9,946. Fish, what? Hey, no, you don't do that to me. No. I am Papa. You are not Papa. All right, guys, I'm going to start saying goodbye. I appreciate it. Thanks for sharing a little bit of your night with me. And, yeah, last two trades, fantastic. This one right here, the breakout from the descending wedge, that went fantastic. This breakout here, fantastic. Let's get another trade. Let's make this one a good one. Because these types of trades don't show themselves that often, but this is looking like a good one. It really is. You know, a 16 on a swing trade, that sets your account up nice. TL, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Universal, have a good night, man. I appreciate it. Crypto Half-Life, thanks for showing up, buddy. He's Papa. 8,800, what a dump. It's possible. I'm just saying there's some things that are happening that are telling me that we could go that low. Not instantly. It's going to take a couple days. It's not going to happen tonight. Okay. So don't bet your bricks on it. But yes, I am in short. Krypton, have a good night, buddy. Never settles. Papa Kite. Papa bless. Clutches pearls. What? Good heavens. Alexander Schmidt, thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. 86 Harleys, you have a great night, buddy. Stefan, thank you, man. I appreciate it. You have a good night, too. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for showing up. These quick and sweet live streams are definitely going to be a help with me in terms of, you know, not spending all my time. And it would actually open up more spots for sessions after the stream, because if I stream until like 10:30, I go to bed usually around 12. So it only allow for like one session. Now it can open up a couple others. And it just makes sure that, you know, people that can't get to the live streams don't have to watch 2 hours and kind of figure out good parts that I talked about. If they're all short and sweet, you know, you can just turn on the 2x thing and then, you know, watch in 15 minutes. Percentage, you think it might head down to 9K? I don't like talking in percentages because that makes it seem like I know. I don't know if it's going to get down to 9K. I just know that there's formations happening that would allow it. So if this is a descending triangle, I would say 60%. That's what I'm comfortable with saying. So if you flipped a coin, has a higher chance, but not much more. You have to keep a couple things in mind, but I appreciate it. And have a good night, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get... What do we want to play tonight? I was trying to play something inspirational, but I'm kind of running out of inspirational songs. We'll just play this song. All right. Let me go ahead and put this stream ending screen on. Turn up the music. Alrighty. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, guys.
Don't be scared of the change. Scared to be the new kid. Scared to be the hero. Some folks just don't want to see us shine, right? But we still here though. Land of the gray. From the 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 land of the gray. Yeah, they call us crazy. Yeah, they call us crazy. Shit, at least I hope. Cause if you ain't crazy, that means you normal. And if you normal, you lazy and broke. That's why I work like a peasant. Hands been calloused. Think like a king, didn't grow up in no palace. Never fall off, yeah, I know how to balance. 85 be the grind, 15 be the talent. Oh, that's how I feel, that's really how I feel. Chase $1 million dreams with a $20 bill. Killing competition would be killing myself. Rest in peace, Cobain, I'ma do it for the gray, okay? Rainfall, I holler whenever that stop. But I'm still sliding through the city in a rag top. Keep it pushing by any means. You can serve it where you want, just don't cook it up by the fiends. You could work a day job, but don't tell them about the dream. Go ahead and speak your mind, just don't tell them what all it means. Keep the secrets safe, you can be afraid. Just don't be scared of the change. Scared to be the new kid. Scared to be the hero. Some folks just don't want to see us shine, right? But we still here though. Land of the gray. From the land of the gray. From the land of the gray, 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 land of the gray. Let's start from scratch, one by one, make them all believe, yeah, that's how you build a movement. And if the words I say don't make them move, then what I say gon' move them. Yeah, that's funny to the kids, but really what it is, no, I don't got time for nobody butting in. I work day and night just like Cuddy did. Motherfucker friend zone, I ain't with the buddy biz. These folks wanna travel the world before they gotta work for the rest of their life. But I've been working so I can go travel the world. I think I'm doing this right, so you can be afraid of the end of days. You can be afraid of the knives and the guns and everything else underneath that shining sun. Just don't be scared of the change. Scared to be the new kid. Scared to be the hero. Some folks just don't want to see us shine, right? But we still here though. Land of the gray. From the land of the gray. From the land of the gray. From the land of the gray.